Chris.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Just going to do a little quick outtake here at the Matt Show. Just a couple of educational questions for people in sales, rep firms, et cetera, manufacturers, et cetera.
Yep.
So from a manufacturer's perspective, what brings you value from your sales team, from your rep firms, et cetera? What do you expect? Help people understand from the manufacturer to the rep relationship, what you're looking for.
Well, I think, first of all, for me, having been a rep myself and literally seeing both sides of it, it gives me a different perspective, but one of probably understanding and a little bit better appreciation or more appreciation for my manufacturers, agents, and reps, and an ability to work with them. I think really I consider my position to be more of a supportive role rather than a directive role.
Sure.
And basically, my role would be to company policy and that direction rather than trying to tell people how to do it.
Yeah.
Again, my thing is, but I think for me, I like a healthy mix of both end user calls and distributor calls.
Yeah.
From a rep. That's an expectation for me. And
talk about the importance of just open communication.
Communication is key on all things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, when I do have an interactions with, whether they be distributors and or end users on my own, it's again, once it's in support of the efforts of my agents. It's never more for the factory, I guess, in that terms. Yeah. It's really more to support those guys.
Yeah. And I think, one thing that I see, and it's just a challenge, but one thing I know at CBM, we try to communicate as best we can. I think it's something we can always do better. But I think just a good message for folks listening, that communication goes a long way. Building the relationship. You guys got to know what we're doing, right? You need to know that we're out there beating the bushes and earning our keep, so to speak.
Well, honestly, you guys, as an agency, you have a point person, a communication person, which I think is important, and it kind of provides a funnel up and through the manufacturer so that not just myself sees and your efforts are visible just to me, but they're also visible up the ladder. And again, you've appointed Alicia on the inside to make those communications, and it's very, very visible to us internally as a manufacturer, and it's great. It's a great way to sort of narrow that point of communication. Yeah. But again, it's great exposure to the factory. I wonder
too. So if you have, we kind of appoint people, product experts, or, so Mike Taylor, for example, is our product champion, if you will, for GMP. Yes. Does that set a different expectation when you hear so much from Mike Taylor and maybe less from the rest of us because of that funnel? Does that change the perspective from the rest of the folks?
I don't think so, because once again, as a sales manager, I think certainly I want to get the entire team involved and try to. Yeah. But by having that lead in that champion, if you will, in Mike Taylor, some of his successes, kind of filter out through the team, or again, it's visible to the team, and other people want to be a part of that. So it doesn't bother me that he's my champion, and I don't think that limits any opportunities. Yeah. But even for me, we do talk about other opportunities throughout the organization.
I'm just thinking as us, as a learning experience for us to be better. Just trying to gain your perspective.
No, I think that I don't mind the champion at all. I think that's a good way, especially in a larger organization. Okay, I think that's great for the factory. Yeah. Yep.
Good. What, in terms of marketing, what can we do better for GMP?
In terms of marketing, so I think that, and I know it goes back a little bit, but I think that printed material, anything that we might offer as far as catalogs and that sort of thing, making sure that you're getting that on every desk that you can, every break room that you can. Again, whether they be distributors or end users, but I'm sort of old-fashioned in that regard. I think it's just...
I was going to say that's a very old-fashioned answer.
Yes, it's just brand awareness, right? Yeah. A lot of the heavy equipment we have just kind of even for distributors, it sits back there and nobody ever says, "Oh, look, you have GMP on the shelf back there." So I just think the old school sort of, getting out cards and catalogs and information, whatever else you can, is the best way to do it.
So real quick, we're about ready to get bombarded with customers here.
Yes, sir.
What's new? What's the latest and greatest out from GMP?
So the latest for us is sort of this e-technology, and we have both the e-rotter and pusher, and then we have a puller also. And I think, an attempt to maybe be more environmentally friendly and also for use in and around, maybe inside of buildings, in order that electrical piece of it and battery operated is kind of the next step, next generation for us from a product line perspective.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us quickly here. Just wanted to make sure we got you on and highlighted GMP and what a great manufacturer you've been for us. And, we appreciate everything you do for us. So
well, thank you guys for what you do, and I appreciate being a part of the show.
Awesome. Thank you.